Hey guys, welcome back to Cyber Platter. Today we'll discuss some of the most popular and common EDR interview questions and answers. So let's get started. The first question is, what is an EDR? EDR stands for Endpoint Detection and Response. It refers to a category of cybersecurity tools and strategies that focus on detecting and responding to security incidents at the endpoint level within a network. An endpoint is an individual device, such as like a computer, laptop, it can be a server, it can be a mobile device, or any other network connected device. The main goal of EDR is to provide organizations with greater visibility into the activities and behavior of endpoints, as well as the ability to quickly detect, investigate, and respond to potential security threats or incidents. Traditional security measures like firewalls and antivirus software are mainly designed to prevent threats from entering the network, but they may not be able to catch more advanced or sophisticated attacks. EDR solutions complement these traditional measures by focusing on the detection and response stages of the cybersecurity lifecycle. Let's move on to the next question now. What are some of the key features of an EDR? The first key feature is real-time monitoring. EDR solutions constantly monitor endpoint activities, capturing events like process executions, file modifications, network connections, user logins, and so on. This real-time monitoring allows for immediate detection of suspicious behavior or anomalies. And then we have behavior analysis. This involves creating a baseline of normal behavior for each endpoint. EDR tools use this baseline to identify deviations that could indicate potential threats. For instance, if a user suddenly starts accessing sensitive files they have never accessed before, the system might flag it as a suspicious behavior. And the next key feature is threat detection. EDR employs multiple methods for threat detection, like, for example, signature based detection. Here, EDR recognizes known malware by comparing files to a database of known malicious signatures. Then we have anomaly detection. Here, EDR identifies deviations from established patterns of behavior, which can help detect zero-day attacks or previously unseen threats. And then we have heuristic analysis. Here, EDR uses rules and patterns to identify potentially malicious activity that may not have a known signature. Another key feature about EDR is threat hunting. Threat hunting involves proactively searching for indicators of compromise or potential vulnerabilities. Analysts use historical data and behavior analysis to uncover hidden threats that might not have triggered automated alerts. Another key feature is incident investigation. When an alert is triggered, EDR tools provide detailed information about the incident, such as affected endpoints, the attack vector, and the type of threat. This information is essential for understanding the nature and scope of the incident. Another key feature is forensic analysis. EDR solutions maintain historical data about endpoint activities, allowing analysts to perform thorough forensic investigations. This information can be used to reconstruct attack paths, identify initial entry points, and understand how the threat progressed. Another key feature is isolation and quarantine. EDR tools can isolate compromised endpoints from the network to prevent the threat from spreading. They can also quarantine suspicious files or processes to contain potential threats until they are analyzed. Another key feature is automated response. Some EDR platforms offer automated response actions, reducing the manual effort needed for mitigation. For example, if a known malicious process is detected, the EDR system might terminate the process and initiate a cleanup. Another key feature is integration with other security tools. EDR solutions offer integration with other security tools like SIM. SIM stands for Security Information and Event Management system. It also provides integration with solutions like SOAR. SOAR stands for Security Orchestration, Automation, and Response. This integration facilitates information sharing, enabling more coordinated and efficient incident response workflows. Another key feature is UEBA. UEBA stands for User and Entity Behavior Analytics. UEBA capabilities analyze user behavior to detect patterns that deviate from the norm. This can help identify compromised accounts, insider threats, or unauthorized access. Another key feature is customization and policies. EDR solutions allow organizations to create custom detection rules and policies tailored to their unique security needs. This flexibility helps adapt the system to specific risks and business environments. Another key feature is reporting and dashboards. EDR tools provide visualizations, reports, and dashboards that offer insights into endpoint security status, recent incidents, and overall threat trends. These visual aids assist in making informed decisions. So, these are some of the key features. Overall, EDR solutions combine these features to provide a comprehensive approach to endpoint security, helping organizations detect, respond to, and mitigate security threats effectively. These are not only the key features, these are also the benefits of implementing an EDR system in an organization's cybersecurity strategy. So, the question that I framed was, what are some of the key features of an EDR? So, if the question is, what are the benefits of implementing an EDR solution, even then the answer remains the same. Okay, you talk about the key features that are offered. Let's move on to the next question. How does EDR differ from traditional antivirus solution? EDR solutions and antivirus solutions serve different purposes and offer different capabilities in the realm of cybersecurity. Let's see some of the key differences between EDR and traditional antivirus solutions. The first difference is regarding the scope of protection. EDR solutions offer advanced threat detection and response capabilities, focusing on identifying and responding to a wide range of threats, including both known and unknown threats, file-based and fileless attacks, and sophisticated attack techniques. Traditional antivirus solutions primarily focus on detecting and preventing known malware using signature-based methods. They are often less effective against zero-day attacks and more advanced targeted threats. The next difference is related to detection approach. EDR solutions use behavior analysis, machine learning, and heuristics to detect deviations and patterns of behavior indicative of potential threats. They can detect new and evolving threats by analyzing activities beyond just file signatures. Traditional antivirus relies heavily on known malware signatures. If a threat has a new and modified signature, traditional AV may not be able to detect it. Another difference is related to visibility and response. So, EDR solutions provide granular visibility into endpoint activities, allowing for real time monitoring, threat hunting, and in depth incident investigation. They offer the ability to respond to incidents by isolating endpoints, terminating processes, and executing automated response actions. Traditional AV solutions focus on preventing malware from entering the system. They might quarantine or delete files flagged as malicious, but they lack the deep visibility and advanced response capabilities of EDR solutions. Another difference is related to threat intelligence and context. EDR solutions often integrate threat intelligence feeds and contextual information to help analysts understand the nature of detected threats, their origins, and potential impact. Traditional antivirus solutions may lack the context needed to provide comprehensive information about the threats they detect. Another difference is related to proactive and reactive. EDR solutions support proactive threat hunting, allowing analysts to actively search for potential threats and vulnerabilities across endpoints. They help reduce dwell time and identify threats before they escalate. Traditional antivirus solutions are more reactive, focusing on detecting and blocking threats based on known signatures or patterns. Another difference between the two is related to insider threats and behavior analysis. EDR solutions often include UEBA capabilities, like we discussed before. UEBA stands for User and Entity Behavior Analytics. This is to detect insider threats or unusual user behavior. They analyze patterns of activity to identify potentially malicious actions. Traditional AV solutions are less equipped to detect insider threats and unusual user behavior. Another difference is related to customization and flexibility. EDR solutions are often more customizable, allowing organizations to create specific detection rules and policies tailored to their unique environment and risk profile. Traditional AV solutions are more standardized and might not provide the same level of customization. In summary, while traditional antivirus solutions have been important for preventing known malware, EDR solutions provide a more comprehensive and proactive approach to cybersecurity. They focus on detecting a wider range of threats, including unknown and sophisticated attacks, while offering greater visibility, context, and response capabilities. Many organizations are now adopting EDR solutions for these reasons. Let's move on to the next question. In the context of EDR, how do you differentiate between a false positive and a true positive? How would you handle each situation? First, let's talk about a false positive. A false positive occurs when an EDR system incorrectly identifies a benign or legitimate activity as a security threat. This could happen due to misconfigurations, deviations in user behavior, or a lack of context in the analysis. For example, suppose your EDR system generates an alert indicating that a user on a workstation has attempted to access a restricted file. Upon investigation, you find out that the user is actually a system administrator who was performing routine maintenance tasks. Handling false positives is important to prevent unnecessary disruptions and resource wastage. Let's see how to address them. The first one is to investigate. Carefully analyze the details of the alert, review logs, historical data, and contextual information to understand the activity in question. Then comes confirm. Verify whether the activity was indeed benign or legitimate. Check for any explanation such as authorized user actions or system updates. Then tune detection rules. If the false positive was triggered due to an overly sensitive detection rule, consider adjusting the rule parameters or thresholds to reduce future false positives. Or you can also suppress these alerts for, say, system admins. You know that from this system this activity will happen during this time. You can add suppression rules for those. Another one that we can do is to update threat intelligence. If the false positive resulted from outdated or incorrect threat intelligence, update your EDR solution with accurate information. Then is education. Train your security team to recognize potential false positives and effectively differentiate from true threats in the future. Now let's see how to handle true positives. A true positive occurs when an EDR solution correctly identifies a genuine security threat or malicious activity. This could include detecting malware, unauthorized access, or other indicators of compromise. Handling true positives is critical for effective incident response and preventing further damage. Let's see how to handle it. First, we validate, that is, confirm that the detected activity is indeed a security threat by analyzing logs, historical data, and any available context. Then prioritize. Assess the severity and impact of the threat to determine its priority for response. High severity threat should be addressed immediately. Then we have isolate and remediate. If necessary, isolate the compromised endpoint from the network to prevent further spread of the threat. Begin the remediation process, which might involve removing malicious files, terminating processes, or applying patches. Then we have forensic analysis. Conduct a thorough forensic analysis to understand how the threat entered the system, its propagation path, and any data it accessed. Then we have incident response plan. Follow your organization's incident response plan to coordinate actions, communicate with stakeholders, and document the incident for future reference. Then there is threat mitigation. After remediating the threat, take steps to mitigate vulnerabilities or weaknesses that allowed the attack to succeed. This might involve security policy adjustments, user training, or technology enhancements. So we now know how to handle true positives and false positives. In both cases, proper handling is important for maintaining the integrity of your security operations. Regularly reviewing and fine tuning detection rules and response strategies will help improve the accuracy of your EDR system and optimize your incident response efforts. If you want to know more about incident response, I have another video which is completely dedicated for that. I will link it in the description box if you are interested. Let's move on to the next question. So, what strategies can be employed to ensure the privacy and compliance of user data while using EDR tools? Ensuring the privacy and compliance of user data while using EDR tools is critical to maintain trust, adhere to regulations, and protect sensitive information. Let's see some of the strategies to employ this. First one is data minimization. Collect and retain only the necessary data to achieve your security objectives. Avoid collecting personally identifiable information, that is PII data or other sensitive data, unless absolutely essential for threat detection and response. Next one is anonymization and pseudonymization. Whenever possible, use these techniques to de identify user data before storing or processing it. This reduces the risk of exposing sensitive information while still allowing effective analysis. Then we have encryption. Encrypt data both in transit and at rest. This prevents unauthorized access and ensures that even if data is compromised, it remains unreadable without proper decryption. Then we have data retention policies. Implement clear data retention policies that indicate how long data is kept. Delete data that is no longer needed for threat detection or compliance purposes. The next strategy is consent and transparency. Clearly communicate to users the types of data collected, how it will be used, and the benefits of using EDR tools. Obtain explicit user consent for data collection and processing. And then we have user access controls. Implement strict access controls to limit who can access and process user data. Only authorized personnel should have access to sensitive information. Another strategy is user consent revocation. Provide users with the ability to revoke their consent for data collection and processing at any time. Ensure that the revocation process is clear and straightforward. Then we have data segmentation. Segregate data so that different types of data are stored separately. This prevents unauthorized access to sensitive information in case of a breach. Next, we have audit trails. Implement robust audit trails that track who accessed user data, when, and for what purpose. This enhances accountability and helps identify any unauthorized access. Another one is compliance with regulations. Familiarize yourself with relevant data protection regulations such as GDPR, CCPA, HIPAA, and ensure your EDR practices align with their requirements. Some regulations have specific provisions for security technologies like EDR. Another one is vendor assessment. If you are using a third party EDR vendor, assess their data handling practices, ensure they comply with privacy regulations, and follow secure data handling procedures. Next one is regular monitoring and auditing. Continuously monitor data usage and access patterns. Regularly audit your EDR system to identify any potential privacy or compliance issues. Then there is employee training. Train your staff on the importance of data privacy, compliance requirements, and the proper use of EDR tools. Empower them to make informed decisions regarding data handling. Then there is PIA, that is Privacy Impact Assessment. Conduct PIAs to assess the potential privacy risks associated with using EDR tools, implement measures to mitigate identified risks. Then, another last strategy that we'll discuss is transparent incident response. Have a clear incident response plan that addresses potential breaches or privacy incidents. Be prepared to communicate transparently with affected users if such incidents occur. So, these are some of the strategies. By implementing these strategies, organizations can harness the benefits of EDR tools while safeguarding user privacy and maintaining compliance with data protection regulations. Let's move on to the next question. How does an EDR solution assist in the investigation and analysis of security incidents? An EDR solution plays a crucial role in assisting the investigation and analysis of security incidents by providing in-depth visibility, data collection, analysis capabilities, and tools designed to uncover the details of a security breach. First way that it helps is data collection and correlation. EDR solutions continuously collect and centralize data from endpoints, including information about processes, network connections, file changes, user activities, and more. This data is crucial for reconstructing the sequence of events during an incident. Next one is real-time monitoring. EDR tools provide real-time visibility into endpoint activities, allowing security analysts to monitor events as they happen. This helps identify ongoing attacks and respond swiftly. Next one is incident alerts. EDR solutions generate alerts when suspicious or abnormal behavior is detected. These alerts provide security teams with an initial indication that an incident might be occurring. Another one is incident visualization. EDR platforms offer visualization tools that provide a graphical representation of events, timelines, and interactions. These visualizations help analysts understand the flow of an attack and its impact. Then we have behavioral analysis. EDR uses behavioral analysis to identify deviations from normal patterns of endpoint behavior. This helps detect activities that could indicate an ongoing or potential security incident. Then there is forensic analysis. EDR maintains historical data about endpoint activities, allowing for thorough forensic analysis after an incident. Analysts can review historical logs and trace the progression of the attack. Next one is indicators of compromise, that is IOCs. EDR solutions can identify IOCs such as specific file hashes, IP addresses, or domain names associated with known threats. This helps in pinpointing the tactics and techniques used by attackers. Then we have threat hunting tools. EDR platforms often include tools for proactive threat hunting, allowing analysts to search for signs of compromise, vulnerabilities, or unauthorized activities that might not have triggered automated alerts. Another one is contextual information. EDR provides context around detected events such as user identities, device information, and application details. This contextual information assists analysts in understanding the who, what, when, and how of an incident. Another one is integration with other security tool like SIEM and SOAR. This integration streamlines incident response workflows and centralizes information. Another one is automated response. In some cases, EDR tools can trigger automated response actions based on predefined playbooks or rules. These actions might include isolating affected endpoints or to quarantine malicious files or processes. So these are some of the capabilities that EDR solutions use to empower security teams to effectively investigate incidents, understand the scope and impact of attacks, and take appropriate actions to mitigate the threats and prevent future incidents. Let's move to the next question. What are some common challenges organizations might face when deploying and managing an EDR solution? So, EDR solutions are critical tools for detecting, investigating, and responding to cybersecurity incidents on endpoints within an organization's network. But deploying and managing an EDR solution can come with several challenges. Let's discuss some of them here. The first one is complexity of deployment. EDR solutions often require deep integration into an organization's existing infrastructure. This can involve installing agents on various endpoints, configuring policies, and ensuring compatibility with other security tools. The complexity of deployment can lead to misconfigurations and delays. The second one is resource intensiveness. EDR solutions can consume significant computing resources on endpoints. The constant monitoring, data collection, and analysis activities can impact endpoint performance, leading to slowdowns or even crashes. Balancing security with performance is a challenge when you are considering an EDR solution. Next challenge is false positives and negatives. EDR solutions generate alerts based on suspicious activities. However, these alerts can sometimes be false positives, that is, incorrectly flagging legitimate activities as threats. Conversely, there's a risk of false negatives, where actual threats go undetected. Organizations need to fine tune the solution to reduce false positives and improve detection accuracy. The next challenge is alert fatigue. EDR solutions can generate a high volume of alerts, overwhelming security teams. Sorting through these alerts to identify genuine threats requires substantial human effort and can lead to alert fatigue, where critical alerts may be overlooked due to the sheer volume of noise. Next one is data overload. EDR solutions generate and collect large amounts of data related to endpoint activities. Managing, storing, and analyzing this data can be challenging, requiring robust storage and data management solutions. Without effective data management, the organization may struggle to derive meaningful insights from the collected data. Next one is skill gap. Operating and managing an EDR solution requires specialized skills and expertise. Security teams need to understand how the solution works, interpret its findings, and respond effectively to incidents. The shortage of skilled cybersecurity professionals can hinder effective EDR utilization. The next challenge is related to the integration. EDR solutions are just one piece of the cybersecurity puzzle. Integrating EDR with other security tools and systems such as SIM solution or source solution can be challenging but crucial for a comprehensive security strategy. Another challenge is privacy concerns. EDR solutions often involve collecting and analyzing data from endpoints, which could include sensitive user information. Balancing the need for security with user privacy and regulatory compliance, such as GDPR, is a delicate task. Another challenge is continuous monitoring and maintenance. EDR solutions require continuous monitoring and updates to stay effective against evolving threats. Regular software updates, signature updates, and policy adjustments are essential but can strain IT and security teams. Another challenge is budget constraints. Implementing and maintaining a robust EDR solution can be costly. Organizations need to allocate resources for software licenses, hardware, training, and ongoing maintenance. Budget constraints can limit an organization's ability to deploy an EDR solution effectively. So, to address these challenges, organizations should conduct thorough research before selecting an EDR solution, develop a clear deployment strategy, provide adequate training to security teams, and regularly review and adjust their security posture based on evolving threats and lessons learned from incidents. Let's move on to the next question. Could you describe the typical life cycle of an EDR alert? So, the life cycle of an EDR alert involves several stages, each of which contributes to the process of identifying, investigating, and ultimately resolving a potential security incident. Here's a typical life cycle of an EDR alert. The first one is detection. The EDR solution continuously monitors endpoints for suspicious activities based on predefined rules and behavior patterns. When an event or activity matches the criteria set in these rules, an alert is triggered. These triggers could include indicators of compromise, that is IOCs, anomalous behaviors, or deviations from established baselines. Then is the alert generation. Once a suspicious activity is detected, the EDR solution generates an alert. This alert contains information about the event, its severity, the affected endpoint, the nature of the activity, and any other relevant context. The alert is then sent to the organization Security Operations Center, that is SOC team, or a designated team responsible for incident response. Next one is alert prioritization. Not all alerts are equally critical. Security teams need to prioritize alerts based on factors such as the severity of the alert, the potential impact on the organization, the context of the affected endpoint, and the potential for false positives. Prioritization helps ensure that the most urgent alerts are addressed first. Then is the investigation part. The security team initiates an investigation into the alert to determine whether it is a genuine threat or a false positive. This may involve gathering additional information from various sources such as the EDR console, endpoint logs, network logs, and other relevant security tools. The goal is to understand the nature of the activity and its potential implications. Then the next step is contextual analysis. During the investigation, security analysts seek to understand the broader context of the alert. This includes examining the endpoint's historical behavior, correlating the alert with other ongoing incidents, and identifying any related events. Contextual analysis helps determine whether the alert is part of a larger attack or a standalone incident. Then the next one is confirmation and triage. Based on the investigation and contextual analysis, the security team determines whether the alert is a true positive, a false positive, or requires further analysis. In the case of a true positive, the incident is confirmed and the incident response process is initiated. For false positives, the alert can be dismissed or used to fine-tune the EDR rules. Then the next step is incident response. If the alert is confirmed as a legit threat, the incident response process kicks into action. This involves containment to prevent further spread of the threat, eradication to remove the threat from the affected systems, and recovery to restore affected systems to a secure state. The response actions can vary based on the nature and severity of the incident. The next one is the resolution and documentation. Once the threat is mitigated and the incident is resolved, the security team documents the entire incident response process. This documentation includes details about the alert, the investigation, the actions taken, and lessons learned. This information is valuable for post-incident analysis and for improving future incident response procedures. Next one is post-incident analysis. After the incident is resolved, a post-incident analysis is conducted to assess the effectiveness of the EDR solution, the response process, and the overall security posture. This analysis helps identify areas for improvement and informs adjustments to security policies and practices. The last step is the continuous improvement. The insights gained from the post-incident analysis are used to refine the EDR rules, enhance the incident response procedures, and strengthen the organization's overall cybersecurity strategy. Continuous improvement is crucial for staying ahead of evolving threats and minimizing the impact of future incidents. So, by following this life cycle, organizations can effectively detect, investigate, and respond respond to potential security incidents using their EDR solution. Okay, let's move to the next question now. What is the role of behavior analysis in EDR and why is it important? Behavior analysis plays a critical role in endpoint detection and response solutions as it focuses on understanding and identifying abnormal patterns of behavior exhibited by endpoints within an organization's network. This approach is valuable for detecting advanced and sophisticated threats that might not be caught by traditional signature based methods. Now, let's see why it is important behavior analysis. The first reason is detecting unknown threats. Traditional antivirus and signature based solutions rely on known patterns of malware and attacks. However, criminals continually develop new tactics and techniques that can bypass these signatures. Behavioral analysis looks for deviations from normal behavior, enabling the detection of previously unseen threats. Next one is zero-day vulnerabilities. Zero-day vulnerabilities are newly discovered vulnerabilities for which no patches or signature exist. Attackers exploit these vulnerabilities before they are known to vendors. Behavioral analysis helps identify anomalous activities associated with potential zero-day attacks. Next one is insider threat detection. Malicious or unintentional insider threats often involve abnormal behavior patterns. Behavior analysis can help identify employees or users who are behaving in ways that deviate from their usual actions, indicating potential insider threats. Next one is APT detection. APT stands for Advanced Persistent Threats. APTs involve long term targeted attacks that aim to remain undetected. These attacks may employ subtle, low, and slow techniques that don't trigger immediate alerts. Behavior analysis can uncover these subtle patterns over time, helping to identify APTs. The next reason is polymorphic malware detection. Polymorphic malware can change its code to avoid detection by traditional signature based methods. Behavior analysis focuses on identifying unusual execution patterns and activities, helping to catch such malware variants. Then we have dynamic environments. Modern IT environments are dynamic, with endpoints being added, removed, and updated regularly. Behavior analysis adapts to these changes by learning and analyzing new patterns as they emerge. Another reason why behavior analysis is important is because of enhanced visibility. Behavior analysis provides deeper insights into how endpoints interact within the network, allowing security teams to uncover hidden connections and anomalous activities that might not be evident through the other means. Another reason is because it reduces false positives. Behavior analysis can help reduce false positives by contextualizing alerts. Instead of solely relying on single indicators, behavior analysis can look at a sequence of events, making it less likely to generate alerts for isolating benign actions. Another importance is because of threat hunting. Behavior analysis enables proactive threat hunting by allowing security analysts to search for abnormal patterns that might indicate ongoing or hidden attacks. This approach helps uncover threats before they escalate. So, in summary, behavior analysis is a crucial component of EDR solutions because it focuses on identifying deviations from the expected behavior of endpoints. By detecting anomalies and uncovering previously unknown threats, behavior analysis enhances an organization's ability to respond effectively to sophisticated cyber threats, thereby improving overall security posture. Let's move to the next question. Explain the term dwell time in the context of EDR and its importance. Dwell time refers to the duration that a threat or malicious actor remains undetected within an organization's network or endpoints. In the context of EDR, dwell time represents the period between the initial breach of a network or endpoint and the eventual discovery and mitigation of the threat. It is essentially the time during which an attacker can move laterally, escalate privileges, and exfiltrate data without without being noticed. The importance of reducing dwell time is significant for several reasons. Let's see some of them here. First one is to mitigate damage. The longer a threat remains undetected, the more time attackers have to explore the compromised environment, escalate privileges, and cause damage. By reducing dwell time, an organization can minimize the potential impact of a security breach. Another reason to reduce dwell time is data loss prevention. Attackers often aim to steal sensitive data. Reducing dwell time helps in detecting and preventing data exfiltration before a significant amount of data can be stolen. Another reason to reduce it is faster incident response. Shortening dwell time enables quicker identification of threats, allowing security teams to respond promptly and effectively. Rapid response can limit the lateral movement of attackers and prevent them from reaching critical systems or data. Another reason to reduce dwell time is minimizing compliance and legal risks. Many industries and regions have regulations that mandate reporting security breaches within a certain time frame. A shorter dwell time ensures compliance with these requirements and reduces potential legal consequences. The next reason is reputation protection. Rapid detection and response help mitigate the impact of a breach on an organization's reputation. Public perception is less likely to suffer if the organization can demonstrate a swift and effective response to a security incident. Next one is containment and remediation. A shorter dwell time makes it easier to isolate affected systems, remove the threat, and remediate vulnerabilities that were exploited by the attacker. This prevents the threat from spreading further. Next reason is threat hunting effectiveness. Security teams engage in proactive threat hunting to identify hidden threats that traditional detection mechanisms might miss. Shorter dwell times make threat hunting more effective as it reduces the time frame in which attackers can evade detection. Next one is reduction in costs. The longer a threat goes undetected, the more resources are required to investigate, contain, and remediate the incident. Shortening dwell time can result in cost savings associated with incident response efforts. So, in summary, dwell time is a crucial metric in cybersecurity that emphasizes the importance of quickly identifying and responding to security threats. Organizations that focus on minimizing dwell time are better equipped to limit the impact of breaches, protect sensitive data, and maintain a strong cybersecurity posture. This is where EDR solutions play a significant role by providing the capabilities to detect and respond to threats in real time or near real time. Let's go to the next question. What measures can be taken to ensure that an EDR solution does not negatively impact system performance? So, ensuring that an EDR solution doesn't negatively impact system performance is crucial to maintaining the overall functionality and productivity of an organization's endpoint. So, let's discuss some of the measures that can be taken. Agent efficiency. Choose an EDR solution that is designed to be lightweight and efficient. EDR agents should have a minimal footprint and consume fewer system resources to prevent slowdowns. Next one is resource scheduling. Configure EDR agents to perform resource intensive tasks during off peak hours or when the endpoint is idle. This helps prevent performance degradation during the times when users are actively using the system. Next one is granular configuration. Customize the EDR solution's configuration to balance security needs with the system performance. Adjust the level of monitoring, scanning frequency, and other settings to match the specific needs of each endpoint. Next one is throttling and priority. Implement throttling mechanisms that limit the amount of system resources an EDR agent can use at any given time. Assign priority levels to different tasks to ensure critical processes are not disrupted. Next one is exclusion lists. Create exclusion lists for certain files, directories, and applications that are known to be safe. This prevents unnecessary scanning of trusted files and reduces system overhead. Next one is cloud-based processing. Opt for EDR solutions that offload heavy processing tasks to the cloud. This reduces the strain on local endpoints and minimizes performance impact. Next one is memory and CPU utilization monitoring. Monitor the EDR solution's impact on memory and CPU utilization. If resource usage consistently exceeds acceptable thresholds, adjustments can be made to minimize the impact. Next one is regular updates. Keep the EDR solution and its agents up to date with the latest software versions. Updates often include performance optimizations and bug fixes that can improve efficiency. Next is benchmarking and testing. Before full deployment, conduct benchmarking and testing to assess the impact of the EDR solution on a variety of endpoints. This helps identify potential performance bottlenecks and allows for adjustments before widespread implementation. Next is user awareness and training. So, educate users about the importance of EDR solution and its impact on systems performance. Encourage them to report any noticeable slowdowns promptly. Next one is integration with existing security tools. Integrate the EDR solution with other security tools to optimize the overall security posture. Collaboration between different security components can reduce redundant processes and minimize performance overhead. Another one is regular performance monitoring. Continuously monitor system performance metrics after EDR deployment. If any endpoints experience performance degradation, adjustments can be made in a timely manner. So, by following these measures, organizations can effectively implement EDR solutions without compromising the performance and usability of their endpoints. The key is to find the right balance between security and performance while tailoring the solutions to the unique needs of an organization's environment. So let's see another question now. Share your thoughts on the future trends and advancements in the EDR landscape. The landscape of EDR is continually evolving as cybersecurity threats become more sophisticated and organizations seek more advanced ways to defend their endpoints. Let's see some points on future trends and advancements in the EDR landscape. The first one is behavioral analytics and AI. So, EDR solutions might increasingly rely on behavioral analytics and artificial intelligence to detect anomalous and suspicious activities. Machine learning algorithms will become more capable at identifying patterns that might indicate advanced threats, even if specific indicators of compromise are absent. Another one is zero trust architecture integration. EDR will be closely integrated with zero trust architecture principles. This approach involves continuously verifying the identity and security posture of users, devices, and applications before granting access to resources. EDR will play a crucial role in enforcing this principle at the endpoint level. Next one is XDR. XDR stands for Extended Detection and Response. EDR will likely evolve into XDR, where not only endpoints but also other security telemetry sources such as network, cloud, and email are integrated to provide a holistic view of threats across the entire environment. This will enable more comprehensive threat detection and response. Another advancement is automated threat remediation. EDR systems will become more capable of automating threat remediation actions based on predefined playbooks and policies. Automated response actions will help organizations mitigate threats faster, especially in the face of widespread attacks. Another one is threat intelligence sharing. EDR solutions will continue to support threat intelligence sharing between organizations, allowing them to collaborate on identifying and responding to emerging threats more effectively. This will contribute to a stronger collective defense against cyber adversaries. Next one is cloud native EDR. As organizations continue to migrate to the cloud, EDR solutions will be developed to seamlessly integrate with cloud environments. Cloud native EDR solutions will provide enhanced visibility and protection for endpoints in cloud based infrastructure. Next one is IoT and OT security integration. EDR will extend its reach to cover Internet of Things, that is IoT, and operational technology OT devices, which are increasingly becoming targets for cyber attacks. This will require EDR solutions to adapt to the unique challenges posed by these devices. Next one is threat hunting as a service. So, managed detection and response services, that is NDR services, will incorporate advanced threat hunting capabilities, offering organizations the expertise of security professionals who can proactively search for hidden threats in their environment using EDR tools. Next is privacy enhancements. With growing concerns about data privacy, EDR solutions will need to strike a balance between effective threat detection and respecting user privacy. More granular control over data collection and usage will be crucial. Next one is UEBA, that is User and Entity Behavior Analytics. EDR solutions will integrate UEBA capabilities to better understand and detect anomalous behavior at both the user and entity levels. This will improve the ability to detect insider threats and credential misuse. Another one is regulatory compliance focus. EDR solutions will increasingly provide features to assist organizations in meeting regulatory compliance requirements such as data protection regulations and breach reporting mandates. Next one is continuous improvement in threat detection. The advancement of EDR solutions will focus on reducing false positives, improving detection accuracy, and enhancing the ability to uncover sophisticated attack techniques. So, overall, the future of EDR lies in its ability to adapt to a rapidly changing threat landscape, leverage advanced technologies, and provide holistic visibility and response capabilities across diverse environments. Organizations will increasingly rely on EDR solutions as a critical component of their cybersecurity strategy to effectively defend against evolving cyber threats. So that's it for today. We learned what is an EDR, what are the key features of an EDR. When we talk about the key features, it also talks about why EDR is required, what is the benefit of having EDR. Next, we discussed what is the difference between traditional antivirus solution and EDR, how to handle false positives and true positives, what are they, and privacy and compliance, how can that be tackled when you're deploying an EDR solution, how does it help with handling security incidents, what are the challenges that organizations might face when deploying it. We also saw the life cycle of an EDR alert from detection to resolving it. Then we saw what is behavioral analysis and what is its importance. Then we learned about the term dwell time and why is it important. This can also answer to the question, what is the importance of real-time monitoring in an EDR system. Then we talked about how what measures can be taken so that it does not negatively impact system performance. We also talked about what might be the future trends and advancements in EDR landscape. So that's it for today. I will see you in another video with another topic. If you like today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our videos. Take care. Bye bye.